welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. We are here at my yard, ready to get this day started, ready to head back to St. George, Utah. If you're tired of seeing the same old, too bad. I don't do it for you anyway, sucker. No, but we got another one of these loads we're gonna pick up and take over to St. George, Utah. And we just gotta figure out a truck wash situation real quick, at least a washout, and then go from there, man. So while I figure out what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go, how I'm gonna do it, you guys roll the music and then we'll come back. We gotta look for a load for tomorrow too. So I looked early this morning, I took a sneak peek, and man, it's slim pickings. Slim pickings. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'll show you guys what the load board looks like and tell you guys kind of the reason why I can't get that's a really cool truck. It's like charcoal gray. You guys can't see it, I'm sorry. I would turn the camera, but you guys never can see the trucks on the freeway. It's charcoal gray with an orange stripe tanker truck. It looked cool. It was a rad Peterbilt. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, roll the music. All right, I left myself a little bit of time today just in case I could get a truck wash. And when I first got here, there was 2 trucks in there, and then there was 2 trucks in line. But by the time I came out, the 2 trucks that were waiting in line are already in there and doing their thing. So I might be a little bit late to my pickup, but they're pretty flexible over there. So I'll give them a call, and I'll let them know, you know, I'm waiting in line at the washout, and that I'll be right there, and they'll be pretty good about it. But I think it's better to show up with a clean truck and trailer ready to get loaded than to try to get by. The other option I had, other than blowing out my trailer, but sometimes when I do a frozen load, it's like there's just kind of some condensation left on the floor, and then any dust or dirt obviously like kind of turns like into a little bit of mud. So you can blow out dry dirt, but once you get that condensation in there, it doesn't get as clean. So if I just blew it out, I think it still would have been a little touch and go, and they're pretty picky about the clean trailers over there. So the other option I had was to go down the road. There's another truck wash that has a trailer washout lane that moves obviously a lot quicker because you're just getting the trailers washed out. So it's a lot quicker than this one over here. But I'd like to get the truck wash too, not just a washout. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand here, and this guy right here is jackhammering the driveway right in the middle. So I don't know, maybe they're gonna put a gate right there for my yard. That'd be cool. That'd be kind of nice. Although people can hop that fence over on the frontage road pretty easy. I think that's how they got my catalytic converter, was they just hop that fence right there. They don't want to drive in here where there's cameras and stuff. They'd rather just hop over the fence over there and sneak in, cut off a few catalytic converters, make their money for the night, and go home. And go. Sorry. I just assume people are tweakers when they steal catalytic converters. I don't know. Is that maybe any of you catalytic converter thieves out there? If you're not a tweaker, go ahead and put it in the comments. You know, hey, I steal catalytic converters, but I'm not a tweaker. I don't smoke meth. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead, leave it down in the comments. Confess your sins before all. All right, we're just gonna wait here for this. Okay, one truck's already pulling out. That's cool. So this guy next to me should pull in, and then I'll be next. Cool. All right, the guy got done inside there, but these guys that are working on the fence or the gate or whatever, they're having a hard time with their little trailer, and they're kind of blocking the way in and stuff. So it's been a little 5-minute ordeal where the bay's open, but I'm not able to get myself in there. He's jackknifing it too much. He should just, yeah, spin around and pull in, yeah. Yeah, just go forwards. He's trying, the guy from the truck wash trying to tell him, just do a U-turn and pull straight in there. There you go. That works better. We got stuff to do. I feel like doing our Livingstone right now. Hurry up. I got to do. All right. That looks good. You guys, I appreciate whatever you guys are doing. You guys are rocking and rolling your thing. But I got stuff to do. And I need like pretty much every inch of this room here to pull in with my trailer. So they ask you if you want two, if you want the truck and the trailer, and you tell them three when you want to wash out. All right, while they're washing the truck, I'm gonna come over here, get my little office set up. I mean, this is pretty high class office right here. Boom. We're gonna look at the load board right now. Let me get this computer open. All right, there it is. Let's do this. All right, let's refresh this. I was looking this morning already. So there was 7 loads earlier. Let's see what it's at right now. And this is from St. George back home, picking up on Friday. Man, did it, I think it already, did it work or? Okay, no. Let me just refresh the whole thing. I'm a little far away from the truck, so I don't have the best signal right here, but there we go. All right, let's look at this again. Six loads. All right. Henderson to Shafter. Hold on while this truck goes by. We're just out here in the elements recording. How you guys like that? These ones go to LA. These ones go to Shafter, which Shafter is like, way down by Bakersfield. So I mean, I'd be down, but yeah, I've got a really tight window this time. Really tight window. I'm tempted to try to make that work, a 12 p.m. delivery, but I don't know. I've got plans I've had made for a long time this weekend. So trying to squeeze a load in is proving to be a little bit difficult. It's just kind of the way things have worked. All right, let's check from Southern California, and I still have it set to Bakersfield, so it catches like SoCal to SoCal loads, which don't really help me this time, but that's okay. I'll just go through them. Plus it gives us that illusion of like, ooh, there's more loads, but there's a lot of loads that won't work for me. All right, those are Reno loads. So 2,100 to go from Ontario to Reno. I've seen them a lot better than that in the past. Riverside to Stockton. Loads at 4 a.m. on Friday. I won't be empty. For me to get all the way to Riverside, I couldn't pick anything up before like 4 p.m. probably. Maybe 3 p.m., but I'd probably want it to be 4 just so I can make sure I'm there and good. I already called in this one. It picks up too early. Maywood all the way up to Sacramento. Delivers Saturday. And out here by the road, there's all kinds of fun noises, aren't there? This is awesome. I think this is the best quality video I've ever done. Best quality video I've ever done.
But hey, this is the time I have to look for loads, so I want to. This is how we're doing it, man. We're looking for loads. Got to look early in the morning, otherwise stuff just gets covered. Stuff gets covered. So all these are SoCal to SoCal. I'm trying to get down to, like this one I already called on yesterday. The pickup appointment's too early. I can't make it to Victorville in time. Otherwise, I'd love to do that one. I've done that one for them before. And usually Modesto is Winco and Modesto, and they were really good last time. So I'd love to do that one, but it just doesn't work out. Something I hadn't really considered is maybe a load that goes to the coast, because that's where I'm going to be this weekend. But then Miles would have to drive down there by himself and meet me over there. But that's an option. It's something I should consider. Take me to Oxnard and then just find somewhere to park. Shoot. All right, I think that's all, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I have to think some more about this if I'm gonna try to go to the coast or something. Beaumont to Tracy. I skipped over that one because I started thinking about and looking for cities over on the coast, but maybe I'll call Molo on this one. I've worked with Molo in the past. They've been kind of lower price on the rates the last few times I've talked to them, but you never know until you call. So I might call on that one. I need to call on something, try and figure something out. Fuel's too high to go deadheading around, man. It just is.
All right, we're pulling out of the truck wash, and well, we are 5 minutes away from our pickup, and we've got about 8 minutes. Actually, probably about an 8-minute drive. It's about 5 miles, but there's stop signs and stuff. So I'm guessing that we'll be right on time with a clean truck, a washed out trailer, and we'll take some time over there to dry it off after with all this water on it. If you don't towel it down, it's gonna leave a bunch of streaks. But I've got some spray wax I'll use, and it's not quite spray wax, but it's a like a finished product, so I'll use that. And I prefer to dry everything off right now and not deal with all the drips and stuff, but I end up having to deal with all the drips anyway because they come out of all the door seals and everything, so it's all good. I'll just drive down here to the pickup, and then I'll go and kind of finish the job while I wait to get loaded over there. So all right, anyway, we'll get on down this road. We'll go pick up our load. We'll start the show. I don't know. We'll just have a good day, get on our way, maybe chew on some hay. I just may. All right, that's it. We jumped the shark on that one. We're done. We are done. Just really got to cut this off now so we can pick up the load from the customer. That's the plan, Stan. Peter Pan. Don't get me started on that one. All right, let's go. All right, we got out of there. We are loaded, and I met my new friend Tony. He was over there at the same shipper I was at, and yeah, man, Tony, it was really good to meet you. Really, really good to meet you. He's got 4 kids and a wife like I do. He lives pretty close and watched the channel. He said he knew one day he'd run into me because he's running around over here all up in this area. And he works for McLean. He actually works out of the facility that I delivered to yesterday. So yeah, kind of cool, kind of cool. I always enjoy meeting you guys out on the road. So if you ever see me, don't be shy. Come up and introduce yourself. I talked to someone else on the phone yesterday. He's not a trucker, but he runs a company and he's got loads. And he said he saw me somewhere, but he didn't want to come up and introduce himself because he didn't want to seem like he was a fanboy. And I'm like, come on, man, come on. That's not how it is. You just gotta come up and you gotta introduce yourself so we can become friends, man. That's how it is. That's why I told Tony. I said, hey, man, YouTube has brought me so many new friends that I never knew I'd have. So kind of cool. And you know, kind of a good day to have make some new friends, man. Make new friends. And all you guys hear me babble on about my life and the things going on that I do and how my philosophy behind trucking and my family and all that. Well, it'd be nice to get to know you guys too, you know. It'd be nice to get to know, you know, what your story is and see, you know, why you do the things that you do and the decisions you make for your careers and you know, what motivates you. So anyway, so don't ever be afraid to come up and say hi, please. I'm usually pretty much the same guy in person as I am on YouTube most of the time. I mean, I might be a little different sometimes. Sometimes you guys don't see what gets edited out of the videos, but it's only the really bad stuff that gets edited out. No, but for the most part, what you see is what you get. So come up and say hi. Tony, good meeting you. And man, we gotta get on down this road. I'm gonna stop. I checked some fuel prices. Man, it went up. It did go up. So I think I just missed out on the cheap fuel. I should have put more fuel in on on Monday instead of waiting until Tuesday. But nevertheless, now we're gonna go and get some fuel just down in Madera at the Easy Trip, and we'll stick with that one, and then probably get fuel in Utah again this time. But we'll check it again tomorrow and see what fuel cost is. You know what? I was recording. I was just driving the old way. I was hammering down, so I gotta change it. We're trying to save money this week, so we're keeping the boost under 20 psi and trying to keep ourselves in the profit. Come on. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit when we get down to get fuel. All right, we're pulling in right here to Easy Trip in Madera. There's the price right there, $5.99. Are you out of your mind? $5.99. It was a little bit better at the yard. It was like $5.75 or something like that, but I get a discount here and I get showers and I get points, so this is where we're going. And man, I've got to get out and get some fuel going in this thing. Alright, we got some fuel and ready to rock and roll down the road, man. Ready to rock and roll down the road. We'll see if anything exciting happens. I'll be sure to let you guys know. You guys will be the first to know. Unless I'm on the phone with someone, then they'll probably be the first to know. But hopefully nothing exciting happens. Boring is good in trucking. And we just truck our way down to Barstow and then up to Vegas and St. George. That's the plan. And I don't know. You guys are MVPs in my book. You guys are MVPs. This guy's cruising the hammer lane. Kind of didn't want to take his foot off of the
off of his cruise control, so he just held it there for a good long time. Now all the people that were behind us, they just saw me. Now they think that I was the one holding them up. I'm gonna get the finger at least once right here. Watch. Let's just wait and see if I get the finger. This guy was holding up traffic for a couple miles there. No finger on that one. That guy's cool. He didn't give me the finger. Nope, no finger on that one. Nope, no finger on that one. Alright, maybe I won't get the finger. That guy's from Arkansas, so. Oh, there it is. There it was. I got one right there. I got the Dodge gave me the finger as he went by. Told you. Told you so. So I just needed that. I needed that affirmation in my life that I'm number one. You just wanted to give it to me. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Dodge. I'm number one, baby. Number one. All right. Let's keep getting down the road. I'll catch up with you guys laters. I told you guys these hills wouldn't be green for very long. You guys see how they're already turning yellow? They're just already starting to wilt. I mean, dude, it's March 24th today? So, you know, we're taking it easy again, guys. Ooh, that guy's smoking the brakes down that hill. He's got that huge, what is that, excavator on him. And he's just smoking the brakes down the hill. Man. Anyway, these hills are already turning yellow and they'll be brown in no time. And it's, I mean, they only started to turn green like in February, so got like a month and a half of green hills, and unless it, you know, we get a couple more rains and it kind of saves it, it's pretty much done for the year of green hills. Now we're back to being all brown all the time. But anyway, I'm keeping this thing at 20 pounds of pressure, trying to conserve fuel. I was kind of hammering down on Highway 99, and then I'd keep forgetting, like, man, I want to relax. I'm trying to conserve fuel, but really, when I'm running, you know, in overdrive and running, you know, 65 miles an hour, the way my gear ratio is, it's not consuming that much fuel. This right here is where I think I lose most of my fuel mileage. So right now, so, you know, like my instant info, like current trip is a 2.7 miles per gallon as I climb this hill, but we just leveled off. It was at 1.9. But my trip fuel mileage so far, so since I left St. George, dead-headed to Vegas, went loaded with a heavy 42,000 pound load all the way to Manteca, and then picked up this load, and I'm bringing it loaded this way. We're at 6.1 still, so that seems to be where it's staying so long as I keep my foot out of this thing. But we have a lot of uphill climbs to go right now, So I'm feeling that this is going to go down to like 5.9, 5.8 by the time we drop down into Vegas, because there's a lot of, like right here we're going to climb, and then we're going to go a little further, and then we're going to climb right there up out of Baker. And yeah, we're climbing at 24 miles per hour right now. I'm just trying to keep it chill, man. Trying to keep it chill. And 20 psi on the manifold pressure. So anyway, I'm the slow truck climbing the hill. Come find me. I'll be here for a while. I got the radio on. If you're in front of me, I'll be able to hear you. Oh man. And plenty of people are going to be getting in front of me right now, that's for sure. Look at this guy. Whoa! This is hard to get used to, guys. Hard to get used to. All right, potty break time. Who wants a potty break? I do. All right. I didn't even need to go that bad, but you know, it just is. It's easy off and back on rest areas. So I'll go here, even though I don't even really need to go that bad. You know, just make it happen, Captain. And then we'll go, you know, back to driving, right back to driving. And I decided I'm going to go all the way to Baker tonight, or today, and then take my 30 minutes in Baker and get something to eat over there. So that's the plan. Stan. There it is. I spent some time rubbing on it after while I was getting loaded, because there's so much streaking from that hard water over there. And I already got some bugs on the front, but that's what's going to happen this time of year. So anyway, fenders always look like crap. Never ending story. Reaper doing good. All right, let's get on the road. All right, we stopped over here at the Baker Travel Plaza. They got Subway, Pizza Hut, Fat Burger, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and something else in there. I forget. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff in there. They got some diesel pumps right here that nobody uses because the diesel is outrageous. But there is some truck parking kind of like next door, and then there's some truck spots back in the back, but it's not as convenient as I thought it was. I thought there'd be like parking spots for me, but there wasn't. They've got like charging stations over there rather than like truck parking. So anyway, but they do have diesel pumps and nobody's using them, so I went ahead and just hung out right here, and if anyone pulled up behind me, I would have taken off, but nobody did. And I'm telling you, that is the reason. Right there, $6.70 for fuel. No, thank you. Anyway, all right, we can get out of here, get to stepping, and we gotta pull this hill up out of Baker, and keep an eye on that fuel mileage. Right now it's at 6.0 even, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling pretty good. We're doing good, especially if we end up, yeah. If we can get to Vegas and keep it at 6.0, I'll be ecstatic. I'll be happy. So that's the plan right now. Let's do it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention while we take off right here, I forgot to mention that it's like 85 degrees right now out here, man. It's like the desert is heating up this week. I mean, everywhere's heating up in California, from Northern California all the way to Southern California. There's it is a warm week, but man, it feels this is about as hot as it got all day in Northern California. The high for the day was 80, like 85, something like that, and it's like 83 right here right now in the dark. So it's warming up, folks, warming up. But and we actually went back up to 6.1 when we dropped down here into Baker. So hopefully we can keep it over 6.0 and bring home a little more money this week than we did last week. That's the plan, Stan. Let's go. windshield sucks now. It was new for, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, but we got some overspray on it from, I think it's from someone getting a mobile truck wash next to my truck. And I think they had some acid come over and spray on my windshield or something. But I know a few of you guys told me I should use acetone and clay bars and stuff like that, and I haven't tried any of that yet. I haven't. But kind of frustrating though to go through Vegas with all those shiny lights and just see all the spots on the windshield. It bugs me. It bugs me. But you know, we're doing all right. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Somebody's in a hurry. Alright, and we made it into the Virgin River Gorge, but not as much fun to drive through at night. Not much to look at. Nothing awe-inspiring with this drive. It's just a regular windy road. It's a little extra dark because the canyon walls kind of block any moonlight from getting in and stuff, so it's kind of a dark road in here. But it's about 11 o'clock and we're getting pretty dang close to St. George. We're about 20 minutes away, 25, so almost there, and then we can go night-night. Pretty tired, ready to go to sleep. All right, we made it over here to St. George, and we're on our curb where we sleep. That's my sleeping curb. That's my sleeping curb right there. Don't mess with my sleeping curb, guys. So our miles per gallon dipped below 6 for the first time. It kind of went back and forth. As we came up out of Baker, it was at 5.9, and then when we dropped into Vegas, it went back up to 6. But then when we climbed up out of Vegas, and then really just right there, like that last little pole, I don't even know where it's at. It's before you get to Mesquite, Nevada. It went back to 5.9, and then it never went back up to 6. So our round trip, you know, we were really heavy going from Vegas to Manteca. And then we were pretty heavy coming back this way, and I knew it was going to be worse coming towards Vegas just because it's there's so much more uphill going towards Vegas than when you go the other direction. So tomorrow it'll go back up over 6 on our way back, but yeah, I was hoping to keep it over 6, you know, for a whole round trip, but I didn't. Anyway, so that's that, man. That's where we're at. We'll see. We'll have to wait until next week to calculate our fuel costs, but tomorrow we don't have a load yet, so we'll have to stay tuned to see if I can find a load. I have pretty small windows to try and find a pickup that's early enough or late enough, I mean, for me to get there from here, but then a delivery that's early enough for me to get home. So there's a lot of there's not a lot of options for me, but we'll figure it out, and might just end up going back empty again. But nevertheless, this is where this video is going to end. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load, unless there's not another load, and then we'll just be driving empty together, just hanging out, singing songs, having a good old time. All right, sound good? Love you guys. Peace.